everyone, and welcome to Geotab's Wildcard Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Shay Green, and I am one of the learning consultants here at Geotab. For today's session, we'll be hearing from Dan Young, Marketplace Product Owner, and he's going to be introducing us to the new Geotab Marketplace. With that being said, I'm going to hand things over to Dan to get started.
Thank you so much, Shay. And good afternoon to everybody on the call. I hope you all are very excited that we launched our new rebrand of Marketplace about a month ago. The purpose of today's presentation is essentially to show you what are the new key features that we've now added based on a lot of feedback that we've gotten from our end customers and then also resellers, as well as our Marketplace partners. So with the next iteration of Marketplace, what we wanted to do is we wanted to create a very intuitive user experience when it came to navigation and engagement when it comes to the Marketplace. And one of the major areas that we'll be adding in the future is adding value first content. And I'll go over this a little bit later on in the presentation, as well as a product demonstration. So one of the things, if you've been to the new Marketplace, you may have noticed, is our new smarter search navigation functions. So now you can search not only by the solution themselves, but also by category, by region if you're international, and also by keywords. Our keyword search functionality is really great. It allows the end user to navigate in a different way. So for instance, if you're looking for a camera, you don't have to type in cameras, right? You can type in something like dash cam or AI camera or front-facing camera, and you'll be able to find that solution based on those keyword searches. And when we started the keyword search functionality, we embedded over 1,000 different keywords, and that'll grow over time, so it'll just get smarter and smarter. Our biggest goal with the new Marketplace is essentially to give you the best shopping experience possible. We wanted you to be able to browse very easily when it comes to the partner categories or the product categories, be able to search by popularity, what's new in the Marketplace. We made several additions, such as offering Geotab products inside of the Marketplace. And we've also segmented by industries, which is a new area for us. If you've been to the new Marketplace, you've probably selected something called Compare. So you can view and compare now when it comes to the solutions. So the comparison chart function is really great because it allows you to look at 2 or 3 or 4 different solutions all at once and understand, is it a light integration or a deep integration? What type of support structure do they have for their customers? Do they have a knowledge base? Anything that you can find. And this will get better over time, where we'll actually start to launch a product category level comparison. So these will do comparisons such as camera partners and knowing if they're front facing versus dual facing, or asset tracking companies if they're battery operated or solar operated. As I said, we did add industries. We added 10 new verticals to the Marketplace. So now with these tags, you can actually search by industry. So if your company is a field service company, you're able to look up field service solutions underneath the new Marketplace. And then, as I said, we do offer now the Geotab products, more of which will be coming to the Marketplace. So not only can you get, before you could have custom reports, but now you can have IOX, adapters, harnesses inside of the Marketplace for purchase as well. One of the really large requests from our reseller channel was getting international ready when it comes to our global resellers. So we added a language and a region category, so this way you can segment by those as well. Understanding the why. The majority of people that are coming to Marketplace based on our traffic analytics are relatively new. We do have a lot of returning customers and returning visitors, but we do have a lot of new people that are coming to Marketplace. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to create a homepage that articulates what is the Marketplace and how does it work, as well as the different product categories and kind of why these are important. For instance, if you had a big trucking company and you wanted to track your assets, you can now go to our asset trailer and tracking landing page and kind of better understand why this is a good fit for your business. In the future, we're going to have a lot of different areas of content, and it's broken down by 4 different categories. So Marketplace as a product for content, category level content, so that would be something like top 5 ways to use video telematics. Industry level content, so that would be your top 3 solutions for field services. and then partner level content, which will get into the partner solution themselves. Now we'll load up the product demo real quick. So this is the home page for the new marketplace. As you can see, we've got the different areas showing you welcome to the marketplace and the power of choice and the ability to choose world-class partners that we have vetted through the marketplace process. How it works, what does that vetting process look like? We put our partners through a lot of due diligence when it comes to security, legal vetting, and technical vetting. And then the solution categories themselves. And as I said, if you click on one of these, it actually brings you to a landing page, building out a little bit more about what this category means to you and showing you which partners fall underneath those categories. We also have industry level, so you can look at different industries across the different verticals. And then let's go to the shopping experience real quick. So we have a hero image, which is actually a carousel above here, above the fold, that shows you different partners that are coming out or that have recently launched, or some key areas we want you to focus on from a marketplace perspective. Above here is the filter. You can search by newest or popular. You can search by different categories. This segments down by each category. And then we also have the ability to add even more features, the filters, when it comes to the Geotab products, what industry types, languages, regions, and then the plans they run on, depending on what plan you have. We also have a toggle switch for free solutions that are within the marketplace, and then also our buy now solutions. So I'm going to quickly load up the partner profile page. Now this is a whole new redesign. The great thing now is when you request information, you can actually request it as a reseller or an existing customer or even a new customer, and that goes to the proper party on the back end. What's also nice is if you click on here, this asset tracking tag, that would actually land you back into that landing page, right? So you can learn more about the category itself. It has all the industry tags here, as well as keyword tags, which I'll show you in a second for our search function. Gives you a brief description, and images and videos on that solution, what regions and languages are included, and then what solutions are similar to this solution. Now let's say, for instance, if I wanted to go to cameras and I wanted to do a comparison between these 4 camera companies, I simply hit compare, I go straight across the board, hit compare now, and now I can do a really quick comparison to see what type of plans they run on, what's their typical customer base look like, what type of integration do they have, and what kind of support do they have for their customers. So this is a really, really simple way for you to have a better understanding of what's the best solution based on your needs. The last area I'll go over is the search function. So let's say if I wanted to search cameras, as I said before, you'll notice that below you'll have different keywords or even assets. Right? You've got words like misplaced asset as a keyword, right? So if you have misplaced assets in your fleet, here are the solutions that meet that pain point. So it's a really great way to search. And again, this will be growing over time as we add more keywords into the search function. So again, my name is Dan Young. I'm the product owner for the marketplace. If you do have any feedback or any questions outside of this call, you can email myself and my team at marketplaceproduct@geotab.com. And I'll hand it back over to Shay as far as questions and answers.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dan. We had a couple of questions that came through here. The first one that we have is some of the images on the new marketplace seem a bit small. Is there a plan to make these larger, or is there a way to make them larger?
Yep. So we are adding an expanded option where you can expand the images.
Awesome. Next question that we have here is it in the roadmap or the plan to have the marketplace featured a bit more prominently on the Geotab homepage? Currently, you have to navigate from the products header.
There are going to be cross-promotional areas, I believe, for the geotab.com. We are getting a lot more traffic through the Geotab website because we now have it right there underneath the products. whereas before it was a little bit harder to navigate. So there's going to be a lot more areas, such as our blog content areas, that we would be getting a lot of visibility to the marketplace as a product.
All right, and actually, it looks like those are the only questions that we had come through. Dan, do you have any other things on the roadmap that you might want to speak to that may be coming up in the future for Marketplace?
So one thing we are working on is coming up with a favorites section where the user can actually save their favorite solutions on the marketplace. So this way, when they're coming back, they don't have to search each and every time for the same solution over and over again. There's a lot of other areas of content, as I said before, with our content strategy that we will be coming out, which would be really engaging content, kind of learning about the product categories, learning how the industries kind of impact your fleet, and what solutions can align with those pain points.
Awesome. And it looks like we actually had another question pop through. When we're navigating in my Geotab through that portal to the marketplace, it looks like some of the videos are not available in full screen. Is this going to be modified in the future?
That one I'll have to look into. I would assume, the answer is yes. I'll have to look into exactly what that is under the product pages.
It looks like that's what they're referencing, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a simple fix. That'll work with the expanded option as well.
All right, perfect. And we had a couple more questions pop through here. Something that might be nice for some resellers would be that if a customer requests info, depending on their relationship, that may kind of connect them directly with that partner. Is that possible, or is that something that we want to make sure that the reseller is involved with their customers directly?
So we are coming up with some strategies and plans around something similar to that. So that is part of our plan as well.
All righty, perfect. Well, it looks like those are all of the questions that we've gotten for this session. Shortest webinar in history, guys. Short, sweet, and to the point. Dan, you did a great job giving us all of the updates for the new marketplace and kind of showing us around. Otherwise, it looks like that's a wrap for this week's Wildcard Wednesday. Again, thanks so much, Dan, for joining us today and sharing this presentation. If you have any further questions, guys, regarding today's topic, don't hesitate to reach out to your reseller or your account manager. And until next time, I'm Shay Green, and I want to thank everyone for joining us today. We'll see you guys next time. Same Geotab time, same Geotab channel. Thanks so much, everybody.